when I got to Chicago, one of the reasons I came was because the dean at the time, Philip Gossett, said, if you want to come here, you can do whatever you want.
I think that makes it a very special place for the arts and for the activity that we're trying to do, because it's really a unique opportunity for artists to be engaged in such an open and intense dialogue with people who are thinking in so many different areas.
Of course, everything is a structure, but I found here a very strong structure with a very open spirit. And that's just super beautiful and super cool.
The announcement of the new Richard and Mary L. Gray Center for Arts and Inquiry is a great moment for the University of Chicago, and in particular for the Division of the Humanities.
It'll allow a kind of population of creative people on campus and a direct engagement with faculty members in a way that we've never really had formalized.
Part of what the center can do is to bring together people who have maybe incipient interests or partly formed interests, and to help them to realize that.
I think that everyone recognizes that this is an incredible opportunity to try out all sorts of things that I think we dream of.
A university should be a place of experimentation where we don't have to assess everything in terms of its net present value before the fact.
Faculty and students of the Humanities Division are natural allies and collaborators with the practicing artists who will be brought into the community. But we don't want to be the only ones in the sandbox playing.
What we wanted to do was, in good Chicago fashion, incentivize projects that would come from the bottom up, to provide resources and funding for faculty in whatever division or school they came from to really try new kinds of scholarship.
We want people that in some ways have broader name recognition, but I think in the tradition of this university we want to bring people that are at the beginning of their careers and maybe looking at the world in very new ways. And we may have them here 10 years before they may be much more widely recognized throughout the world.
We would like to create collaborative relationships that would be substantive, not merely sort of parachute relationships where artists come in, do what they do, and then leave again in short order, but rather substantive relationships in which collaboration could unfold over time. And then, as for what happens when we come together, the thought is to create structures in which the unpredictability of what might occur is sustained and cultivated and supported.
People get to experience in a moment this opportunity where there's not just amazing things happening on campus, but also it feels like the city is maturing in its love and commitment to the arts.
This project is pushing me, you know, and I feel that pressure on my shoulders, but it feels well. It's just great. And I'm gonna go for it, you know, and it's exciting because then they are not only pushing you into an empty space, but pushing you into a place full of possibilities, and that's what is beautiful.
So I find that really, really exciting to see you as an artist being on the move, which of course is what we want to be. I think if we stay in the same place, there is no staying in the same place.
You're gonna die.
Right, it gets stale, yeah. So it is really beautiful and exciting to see how
absolutely.
it is. Yes, yeah.
It's wonderful that the university continues to grow and change and try new things and so on. I find that very exciting.
Yes. To see it opening itself more broadly to the arts. And accepting the notion that the arts are vital and important as any other discipline.
I think that the Gray Center for Arts and Inquiry will be a very important motor for lots of activity happening throughout campus. It's not housed in one of the schools or divisions, but it's really a university-wide effort.